Melanie Martinez has returned to social media since her accusation of assault in 2017 by her former best friend, Timothy Heller. The singer appears to be happy and confident in the few videos she has posted. After the allegations and her few statements she released, she went on hiatus, and many of her fans wanted her to speak out and give her side of the story in depth, with many people at that time just automatically labeling her as a racist without hearing her side of the story. Her speaking out and giving her side of the story in depth could have potentially helped her. Her fans did digging and research to back her up, and there was also much speculation on Timothy Heller's side. Melanie went inactive and turned off all her comments on Instagram as well, and many people didn't think that she would return and wanted to know what would happen to her. She did release a response to the allegations titled Piggyback, which, allegations aside, is a pretty nice and catchy song. In this song, she details her struggles with people lying on her, trying to get fame off her, saying, "I have one best friend to this very fucking day, since we were 5 years old and I fucking moved away. I wish I never did, cause she's the only one who sees me for who I really am instead of how many I reach. Trusted too many fake people while still young, gave them the benefit of the doubt, I was so wrong. I cut them off and they came for blood, cause they know they ain't getting no more. I'm so done with playing piggyback. Swear to God I wish y'all all the best. You're lying your way to try to gain a piece of me when you could never come close cause I know my destiny." Which these lyrics are undoubtedly referring to Timothy Heller, her regretting getting close to certain people. After this song, I actually thought Melanie was thinking about quitting because it would be very hard to come back from such a huge and harsh allegation. Allegations like this have affected many people, some who were wrongly accused and some who actually committed the act. A lot of people have already chosen if they'll stick around for her upcoming music. Most people I've seen are pretty neutral, and then there's the one-sided people, which I completely understand. It's hard not to get emotions involved when there are such serious allegations. Personally, I know I'm going to get some backlash for this, but I will be giving her second album a listen if it does come around. Because, allegations aside, Crybaby was a pretty good album. The allegations don't take away from how good of an album Crybaby was. Even though the allegations are only still allegations, people still label her. She makes great art, and at the end of the day, me liking her music doesn't take away from her being a terrible person if what was alleged did occur. I do believe that you can separate art from the person. Example, Chris Brown. I can't really vibe to his new music, but I grew up on his old music, and yes, he's done terrible things, but those songs still hold value to me. Eminem is known for being so vulgar and honest, and we all know how crazy some of Eminem's songs are. And to be real, I love it. I love his music, I love the vulgarness, the offensiveness, just not sugarcoating anything, and I can respect that. David Bowie and Michael Jackson have been accused of some crazy things, but they are still some of my all-time favorite artists. I don't support or enable their personal behavior if what was alleged is the truth, but I love the art they supply to the world. By the way, I'm not comparing any of these artists to Melanie in an artistic way, I'm just using their similar situations as an example. Now, I don't know if Melanie can potentially bounce back. She hasn't been found guilty or anything, but the general public already hates her. However, she does have a cult following and strong fan base. Before these allegations, Crybaby was riding a high wave, but there wasn't as much as a disconnect or a hatred for her. I think that if her second album does come around, she'll have a mini success, but it definitely won't top her debut because she's stained forever from these allegations. Anyways, what do you guys think? Do you believe in separation from art and the person? Let me know in the comments down below.